Yes, Steve?
Oh, is that wet?
I don't know. I was in Derek's studio doing production, so what I usually do is when I'm in there doing a production is, and some intern walks up and goes, they're talking about you. Okay, why don't you, with the headphones, tell me what the fuck they're talking about so I don't walk into a hail of gunfire.
Why would they do that?
Because it's because it's what Sam and Danny and Travis have taught them all to do. It's don't tell Steve what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, but you asked. But you
just today it's true.
You ask us when you've been sitting there in front of supposedly listening to the show, and then you say, "What's going on?"
Have you ever noticed? No. Excuse me.
Oh, shit.
Absolutely not true.
Anarchy. Sit back.
Yep.
No, it's not anarchy. Because that would imply that they've actually outranked me, which they don't.
That's not what anarchy implies at all.
that's not
Anarchy
what it
means that we don't outrank you, but we're uprising.
That's not going to happen either. Anyway, point is, sometimes I'm wrapped up in 5 different things, and I'm politely asking what's going on. And sometimes
Latex,
lycra. Yes, thank you.
Yes. Honey, fur, and semen.
That's 3.
I like the way it feels on my body.
Thank you. So
wait, but what do you say? Like, I'm asking, what are you accusing Steve of? I've actually not heard.
No, I wasn't. I was
young Sam Roberts.
My name was thrown under the bus first for the record. So
Why?
I don't know. He said he claims that he's in the production studio, and then we don't tell him what's happening on the show. But a lot of times he'll be called into the studio and ask what's going on, and he won't have been in the production studio. He'll have been in the office
on the phone
with the show on,
talking to Roland. There's a dozen other things that have to get done, and I'm asking politely if you guys can help me out. And sometimes they're just go on in. They're talking about you. Go on in. They're talking about you.
That's how it should work.
Danny, your
What are we
take?
going to get out of you if you know what's going on?
Oh, thank you. Well, at least I know that they've been told. Thank you.
Danny, your take?
I have a difficult time.
Uh-oh.
I have a difficult time
shutting up when you should.
projecting my opinions because of things that have.
Danny gets angry.
Because of
Why,
things that
dear?
have happened in the past.
Because they come out like Gunnery Sergeant Hartman.
There's some diplomacy happening here, but Sam, what's going on? Sam has no problem in saying what is going on.
What's going on?
Talking in a
I feel
roundabout
Mexican.
way.
Well, Danny has to talk in a roundabout way because he gets very upset with certain things.
Well, no, because before the Christmas break, Danny had a little punishment that happened, so Danny's not allowed to talk about Steve anymore.
Yeah, that's
What happened? What's going on? What I missed?
not double secret probation.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Danny got the old red warning.
Perhaps a talking to?
Yeah.
Well, if you were allowed
A bit more.
if you were allowed to talk about Steve,
Yeah. No, that one won't work either.
since I'm asking on the air, it's acceptable. As long as you're not being disrespectful to him as the producer. What would be something you would say in candor without rancor?
It's an improv game.
Yes. Oh no. You already dumped water down my back. Okay.
I know.
What's the issue?
Unfortunately, I must decline to speak. Because I like coming to work and having a job. And if I speak ill in any kind of ill light, then I have to
insubordination.
Then I have to worry about my lengthy career in the radio business.
How about this? Are we allowed to do this? If you speculate, what's a quality in a person if you were to work for them? Or what is something, theoretically, that would drive you crazy? It doesn't have to be something that's going on here. It could be a theoretical quality.
Good question.
That's a fair question. And the human resources, listen, you can't fault you for answering
No,
on-air
especially on air.
Well, I look for and it doesn't apply here. This applies for any place where I would work for.
Improvisation skills.
Yeah, that. And I always look for leadership skills in a leader. I'll start there. Sam?
Yeah, I mean, thank you for throwing that to me at that point, Danny. That's obviously very helpful. I was just uncomfortable. I mean, as far as leaders go, like leadership, I don't know if it's accompanied with it, but having like an idea of what the fuck is going on.
That's a good one.
What else are you looking for in a leader, Danny?
Back to Danny.
Oh, man, this is some
hell of a
this
volley.
is some tennis game.
Right.
Sure is. I feel like Arthur Ashe.
I don't know. Let me try to deflect. Oh, what do you look for in an employee?
Oh no, Steve's scrolling though. That's never a good sign.
No, it,
Scroll.
Scrolled.
Steve, what's your feelings?
Scroll. Yeah,
Obviously,
Steve.
you have to be heard from.
Yeah, Steve. Give me that.
what can I say? It's sometimes challenging to lead in an organization where the powers that be constantly call you incompetent and homosexual, and you expect your subordinates to actually respect you when that's going on a daily basis.
Well,
Sam, obviously, it's back to you.
yeah,
Sam,
I mean, you know.
we all know you actually run the show.
The no-nothing fag has
Secretly
said
behind the
something.
scenes. Yeah,
Okay,
Sam.
of course. But that's on-air stuff. We goof on you
Yeah.
on air.
Yeah, but see, there's...
I guess. Okay, which
there's-
one,
the
which one
line
do
is
you want us to
extremely
stop
blurred.
saying?
Yeah.
You can only pick one.
Which one do you want us to stop saying? Which by proxy means which one would you like doubled?
Exactly. I know. Believe me, I've been doing this long enough. What is it, 10 years now?
Yeah. Yes, faggot.
Thank you.
No, I'm teasing Steve.
I know.
Steve knows I really,
We all love
like
Steve.
Steve.
We all like him.
A lot.
Of course we do.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, so what were you saying, Steve? I didn't mean to interrupt you.
The point is, sometimes the staff gets a little confused as to what is just on air and what's real life. And that's true. And when they hear you guys calling me out and calling me a fag, calling me incompetent, you know, all those wonderful things that I have to deal with on a basis, sometimes the tooling doesn't end, and I have to catch
When do I tool on you, Steve?
copious amounts of shit behind the scenes. And I'm not saying it's happened. I'm not saying it's happened recently, and I'm not pointing my finger at you.
I just
Danny.
want to clear the air because it's just
Danny,
it's
you've actually been
the way that
very-
you're making it sound is like you're accusing me of doing these things.
No,
and I'm
Danny,
just
you've
letting
actually
you
been
know.
very well behaved
I
recently.
have to be.
Danny's been doing a very good job of biting his tongue.
Yeah, Danny's been biting his tongue quite well lately.
Scardo.
And I've been biting a pillow.
That goes in the fag column.
Yes.
Oh boy, can I see the lawsuit now? They constantly called me a homosexual.
Yes, exactly. It was July 8th, 10:48, 9:48. And I went along with it too.
No.
But it's all on air.
Oh my
silliness.
God.
I understand that, Jim. You understand that.
know.
That is
I'm
so
saying,
good.
I mean, you have to realize, like, people are going to pick and choose what they want to.
Pay attention to.
Yeah, it's almost like nobody calls you like an animal who hibernates for real. Like they don't really treat,
Wait a minute.
like they don't really treat you like a bear off air.
Do they, Steve?
I'm trying to think. I think that, no, that's actually been one that they haven't.
See,
So, thank you. You pulled out an accurate
because they
example.
don't think you're a bear.
Exactly. What am I agreeing to?
I don't know.
Anyway. Can I go back to production now?
Well, no, this is producing. This is important stuff.
Oh. Yeah, why don't you say what you need to say now, Sam?
You mean in the improv game?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not listening
Uh-huh.
now.
Like if a leader,
you play the improv game.
I'll do the improv game, and if a leader said that like powers that be were calling him gay and incompetent, then I guess it would also be up to the leader to prove them wrong. Oh. Hypothetically, theoretically.
Comment.
I'm in production. Oh shit!
What about the other 4.5 hours?
Oh fuck! He's gonna come screaming in here.
Does Steve get angry though?
He's gonna come
Sometimes
running
he does
in
get
here.
angry.
But he doesn't. Why doesn't he respond? Like, he's not yelling, but the truth.
He does respond,
No,
right?
but I mean, where is he?
Wasn't me talking with my mouth full.
Steve, where'd you go?
Sometimes I just forget we're even on the air.
Oh, Steve's in the other room listening to everything.
He is. He can hear us. Steve,
come in here.
Yeah, come in. You're.
This is not going to end good.
And then look at faggy Travis runs away because he doesn't want to be involved in this at all. He was in here doing something, and he just runs off.
No, I came in here because I couldn't be in there anymore with Steve while you guys were talking.
Why?
It's a little uncomfortable.
Why are you uncomfortable?
Does he touch you in places where your bathing
No,
suit
not that
covers?
sort of uncomfortable.
No.
Why is it uncomfortable, Travis?
Another one for
just-
the gay column. This is gonna be. That's gonna be some deposition.
Oh, yeah.
You're right, Jim.
Yeah.
and then they accused me of touching the twink that answers the phones.
And did you not say, and I quote, "You're a cum-sucking boob"? Yes, but it's all in context. This would not read well in a transcript.
No, I'm not a boob.
That's right. I hate boobs.
Why is Travis uncomfortable? That is why.
Huh?
Why are you uncomfortable?
Yeah. Same reason you were uncomfortable when it was going on in here.
I'm not uncomfortable at all. Not even a little. I mean, I'm listening to everybody talking.
Well, you know, when you got people going back and forth in this tennis match, and then Steve's standing right behind you while it's all going on.
It's open dialogue.
You don't really want to laugh
Opie and
hysterically.
Anthony,
Well, I can't. I would laugh if I wanted to laugh, or I would try.
I'm
if I
not
wanted to
uncomfortable.
cry.
There's a lot of hate in this room. That's obvious. What the fuck? You want to get uncomfortable? Let's go.
Yeah,
So
Steve,
don't call me out on being uncomfortable.
what's your take? I don't want you to feel like no one's listening.
I'm the
to
king
you.
of not being uncomfortable.
Practicing no improv skills.
There's not a lot of love in this room. We want to go with this. Let's go.
Oh, God.
Steve.
Oh, I'm fine.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah.
Comment.
On. Which one?
We were talking about you.
I know, Sam. Thank you.
They were discussing you.
I think I'll go improv a review.
Oh, the old D. Ross suspension coming my...
Yeah.
Oh, is that what they're calling it now? The old D. Ross. The old D. Ross. D. Ross suspension.
You got Danny'd.
No, Sam had a better name. Was that the old? That was the old shit can McGillicuddy.
Yeah. It's the old shit can McGillicuddy.
Danny's own nickname coming prime time's way. Shit can McGillicuddy. Oh, that's a good one.
Who do you think is going to get shit canned, Sam?
Oh, I don't know. I guess it depends. It really depends on how far this conversation goes and who dominates it.
Well, we're all talking on the air. I don't think anybody can fault anybody for anything said on the air. I mean, we're asking. So it's not like anybody's being belligerent.
I actually had a conversation with Don Wicklin. You remember him, don't you?
Barely.
With Don Wicklin.
Cool.
When that
Was it
whole...
hard to talk with just making eye contact through that hole in the stall?
I was doing all the talking. His mouth was full of my cock.
He was reading his lips through a buddy booth.
Oh, Danny.
Seems like he's pointing at the screen saying Channel 57.
I had a conversation with him during Shit Can McGillicuddy's crisis time there, trying to pretty much, talk him out of it, because I don't like seeing anybody being put on double secret probation. And I voiced a concern. I said, what if anything is on the air? I go, on the air, we have to be able to go back and forth. And I remember him saying, anything goes on the air, as long as it doesn't get carried off the air into that. So you're fucking safe.
I feel like Danny and me are just producing content. Because, we're producers.
That is true. However, as novel of an idea that is,
It's fun to say.
Yeah.
it's not, Ant. So
What do you think, Steve? What's going on?
Well, you can't get in trouble for stuff you're saying on the air.
No.
No, not at
You
all.
really can't.
because while it is uncomfortable in this room, it'll be even more uncomfortable in my living room when I can't afford my electric bill.
Yeah.
So
Why would they?
Very warm.
very warm.
We're only asking.
It's very muggy in Queens.
Well, can we get at least Wicklin on the phone with somebody on the phone? I don't want to hear anybody badmouthing anybody. I just want to see what's going on.
Have the
This is
phone's
weird
been turned
discussion.
off in Washington?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much.
We could try.
Well,
A damn good sandwich.
Should we take a break?
Great entertainment, too. Thank you, gentlemen.
yeah.
Dinner and a show.
We'll try to get Wicklin on the air. We're going to get the Vince McMahon update after the break as well. We got